What if I told you inside this case were two small but powerful lights? Then, what if I admitted that the lights aren't actually in the case because they're lighting the shot? Today, I've got my hands on the Godox MS60R 2-light kit, along with the parallel beam reflector and the spotlight. And we're gonna put these lights to the test, using them in multiple scenarios, from product shots on a mock video wall to a narrative scene shot in tight quarters. Now, Godox is not paying me for this video, but they did send me these lights and I get to keep them after. That said, I will give you my honest opinion in this video, talking about the pros and cons of these lights. Let's get into it. My first time using the lights was when shooting the B-roll for my last video about the Olympus fisheye. I lit these shots exclusively with these two MS60Rs, using the TV in my bedroom as a makeshift video wall. But before I used the lights, I had to unbox the kit, which led to a couple surprises.
See what we get. The world's cutest set of barn doors. You could put that in your pocket. Really is just like a portable lighting kit in a box. Question is, will that close again? What do we got here? Wow. Let's see if this one is equally as fun. This one's frosted, okay. Last but not least, their little spotlight. Look at that. This is a robust little piece right here. EF lens. That's just an EF mount. This is just an EF mount lens. We're gonna test that. EF to E adapter. Wait, I can just mount that on this camera right now. He's gonna be the first person to shoot a short film on just this lens. Experiment's over.
After unboxing, I got the light stage to shoot the lens, but first I wanted to test the different lenses for the parallel beam reflector.
All right, so that's 1%. That's the clear one. Now I'm gonna just swap it out. And now here's the more frosted one. I'm gonna test their Bluetooth app a little bit. So it did say that it had NFC on this. Yeah, let's try it on this one. Oh. Oh, thought it worked. Oh, wow, there you go. Okay, I think that worked. There we go. It says NFC right there. So I'm literally just gonna hold it in. That's a big plus for sure. If you're somebody that's using the phone app, tap your phone. Damn. We in the future, baby. Let's dial in our settings here. So here's our edge light there. Again, that is just at 1%. Now let's get on our fill light here. 1% on that. That's on, off.
I was super happy with all the shots, and these lights were more than powerful enough for this use case. I was very glad I was able to keep it simple and avoid building up bigger lights, which would have been annoying to move around in such a small area. Tight shooting locations are pretty common, and it was a similar story when my friend and DP, Anthony Mangini, joined me for a shoot at my studio here in LA. All right, today we are here at the Speakeasy and we're shooting a little narrative scene here in the 70s room. We're gonna take advantage of our drop ceiling and mount one of our lights. That way we can keep it out of the shot. I think the Godox lights are gonna be a good fit. They're relatively small and light. They've got these integrated batteries on the back, so when we rig it up there, we don't have to run a line to it.
Hold on, that's a thumbnail. That's a thumbnail.
We're not really gonna be able to see the screen, so we can't adjust settings from there. So I'm gonna connect it wirelessly over CRMX with my iPad, and then we can dial in the settings from there. All right, we've got our two actresses in here for the scene, and we've set our levels. Here's both lights off and both lights on. And then there's the back off and the front off. And then lastly, we've just got a 4x bounce to get a little bit more fill on the inside. So, what do I like about the lights? I was super impressed with both the app performance and CRMX performance. Both were easy to set up. I like the size to output ratio. The light is small and lightweight, but the output was more than enough in both of my shooting scenarios. So what do I not like? My biggest problem came when I first went to attach the softbox. I thought it would be pretty self-explanatory. This is far from my first time putting a softbox on a light, but I was struggling. Now, I wasn't sure if this was just a tolerance issue or if I got a bad softbox copy or a bad light, so I forced it, and after I was literally shaving metal off, I got it to feel halfway locked in, but still no click. So, who are these lights for? I think the best fit is going to be for a content creator looking for an all-in-one kit. Still, I wouldn't write this light off for set work. The output is solid, the CRMX capability is solid, and it's definitely easy to just throw this light up wherever you need it. I think the solve for making this more usable on set would be to carve up the case a bit, or just take the pieces you need and put them in a milk crate with some foam. In summary, the MS60R is a compact, all-in-one lighting kit in a box with a fleet of accessories that make it very adaptable and a good fit for anyone needing a lightweight but versatile lighting kit. I've been a happy user of the Godox Light Flow Reflector kit for a couple years now, but this was my first experience with Godox's lights, and while they still have some areas they can improve in, it's very exciting to see them getting in the game with aperture and nanlight. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, consider subscribing, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.